We got to work on straight line drives on the defensive end, and we got a little tired after the little press, but they played a great game. They played great against us. They forced us to play the whole shot clock, and that really didn't really work too well for us, especially because we have young guys that never played a college basketball game. So, I mean, I feel like we're in great shape, and we just need to continue to get better.
Coach Lane had you cracked up a couple of times in Francisco.
Yeah, he told their guys exactly what I was going to do. He said I was going to fake in on the free throw and go outside, so I laughed at him because I was about to do that. So it was kind of funny.
How's it feel to play somebody else other than your teammates?
Great. I mean, we're sick of beating up on each other. We're just excited to come out here and just play in front of our fans against somebody else, and we're excited to get the season started.
How would you grade the performance tonight?
The first half, I would say around a B, and then the second half probably like a C minus. I mean, just because our defense the second half was not where we wanted to be.
Was it just letting up a little bit, or was it,
I feel like the press really got in our legs, and we just had a couple breakdowns on the ball, and then they got down and got to easy layups, and then hit a couple threes, and they got going. So, I mean, it just starts with just basically getting more conditioning in practice.
How nice is it to be able to take a breather when Ashton gets an on-ball steal and just takes the ball the other way, and you're like, well, I don't have to do anything this defensive possession?
Great. I mean, he's a great player. I mean, he loves to get into somebody on the defensive end, and we're willing to let him do that. And eventually, he's going to get a couple of those a game, and we just get to chill on the defensive end. So, I mean, it's great, and it's great for him as well.
Did you know any of the Transy players? I mean, were you
Never
impressed by any of them?
Yeah, they played well together. They were hitting shots, getting to the lane, making easy baskets. I mean, they played a great game, and I feel like they're going to have a great season ahead.
How much have you practiced with that lineup where it's you, Reed, and Nick?
We worked on it a lot lately. We played it in the blue and white game, I think, and then ever since then we've been working on it a lot in practice. I feel like I really like that lineup. I feel like us three can rebound the ball really well, and then we have two shooters with us as well. So, I mean, it's a great lineup, I think.
PJ, you look like a different player this year, much more physical shape. Is that part conditioning or just?
Yeah, they be trying to kill us in the off-season workouts. I mean, my strength coach has done a great job with me and getting my body right, and then I've just been eating right as well.
How did it feel to get that first mean mug dunk of the season? You kind of put one down and did your flex, got through it.
I didn't even realize I did it, honestly. I mean, it felt great just to be back on the floor. I mean, it felt like a long season last year, and I'm just excited to get this one started.
What about communication on this team? Was it good tonight as far as defensive communication?
It could have been better, especially in the second half. I felt like it was great in the first half, and then we kind of dined out a little bit. But, I mean, it's going to come with more games we play, so I'm not worried about it at all.
You heard a lot about Nick's improved confidence in the offseason. How much of that have you seen?
Just a lot. I mean, he's always in the gym every day, and I'm proud of him. I'm happy to play with him, and I'm just excited to see what he does this year, and I feel like he's going to have a great year in front of him.
The second half, it seemed like he maybe lost his composure a couple times. You went over there and grabbed him. What do you say to him in situations like that?
Just keep your head and just keep fighting. I mean, sometimes he tries to just use his hands and not use his lower body, and I feel like if he stays down and stays low, he'll have a better chance of getting every rebound. So, I mean, that's what I just told him, and I just said, you just got to keep your head and just keep playing.
What are some of the good things you guys did tonight, and some of the areas you feel like you have to improve before next Friday?
I feel like we attacked the lane really well. We got our bigs involved. We shared the ball really well, and then I feel like we could have worked on our on-ball defense a lot more. We had a couple breakdowns that led to threes and then easy layups for them. So, I mean, that's a big thing we need to work on.
In the past, teams in exhibitions, not you guys, but UK has taken a lot of outside shots. Didn't take as many tonight. Was that the key against a small team to take it inside first?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know why we weren't shooting them. I think we only hit one. I think it was quad A, but I feel like everybody was especially the freshmen, they were just had a couple of jitters, especially playing in front of a big crowd like that. They've never been in an atmosphere like that. So, I mean, it's hard for those guys to adjust, but once they do, I feel like we're going to be okay.
What's it like to face a small team like that is so little? You're not going to face many of those guys the rest of the season to try to run around the court with them.
It was definitely, I mean, you got to basically just, I guess, I mean, we're obviously athletic guys, so, I mean, we're not I mean, I don't know, but it was just great playing against somebody else, I guess.
It's great asking. I'm sure you've already answered this question, but to finally play against somebody else, see another jersey out there, just how did it feel just to be out there playing someone else for once?
It was just great to play with everybody on our team against somebody else. Obviously, I mean, we haven't done that since the Bahamas, so just to come out here and have fun again was just great for us.
7 guys in double figures, I mean, that depth. I mean, what's it like to have that much depth on the team?
It's fun. I mean, anybody can score at any time on the court, and it's just a fun when you have guys like that because we're so versatile and we can basically do anything on the floor.
Cal talked about pressing, that it was a cardio, a conditioning type of thing. What did you think about pressing, and what did it do to your guys' offense after running up and down like that?
We haven't worked on it in practice, so I mean that was the first time really for us really working on it. So I mean, I feel like it was great for the first time, but we have a lot of work to do, and we realized that. And in practice, we're going to work on it a lot more than we have, and I feel like we're going to get a lot better at it.